Let's go to the lines there. We've got a few people phoned us up. I mean, this is a hard one because I know him.
Right.
And, you know, he's a great geezer.
Oh, you were slagging him off earlier. It's just the kitman for Spurs.
It's the Spurs kitman. Dukesy's phoned us up. Right, Dukesy?
How you doing, Governor?
How are you, Dukesy?
Is this the one you said was
Very
open?
well. I've got to be on best behaviour, so...
We won't talk football, Dukesy, because we know, you're in and around the dressing room. But it's good to speak to you, mate, you know.
You're slagging him off earlier.
No, he's the worst kitman ever, mate. Honestly,
Dukesy,
terrible.
He was saying...
Socks never never done properly. Kit was never laid out. Honestly, boots dirty. He was rubbish.
You need to wash your kit because it was always clean after.
Superb. No sweat.
Yeah. How are you, Dukes?
I'm good, mate. I'm just on my way home, and I thought I'd have a little wind up with you. But, yeah,
you've just buried me there, haven't you? You just killed me.
No, I'm good, mate.
Yeah, it's good to speak to. By the way, I know I don't want to talk about football because I can't. But when you do another one of them charity games,
well, you're invited. I'll tell you that. But you blew me out last time, didn't you?
well,
That's the sort of bloke he is.
No, I was
GC.
I was injured and I was hungover.
He is, mate.
I was hungover.
Again, the sort of bloke he is.
And he put me, right? He done a Spurs 11, right? And he put me on the celeb team.
I'm not sad about that.
Well, you're a celeb now, though, aren't you?
Oh no, but it's out of order. Do you know what I mean? You got like you got the League Cup team in there, and you pied me and you put me on a celeb team. I'm playing with Mark Wright.
Well, no, I'm a bit disappointed in that, but you had to even the teams out, and that's why you ended up getting in that team. Yeah. And you didn't have a bad manager either, though, did you? Ray Winston.
I had Ray Winston. I did have Ray Winston, yeah. Yeah, I know, yeah. All right.
And last year, I had Rod Stewart and Ray Winston doing it. But I want Cundy to come next year, if you don't mind.
You don't want me,
mate, you don't want Cundy there, Dukesy, mate, honestly.
No.
So do the line for me.
No, I won't be able to, honestly. I can't move. Honestly, I can't move. There's nothing about me, mate. I can't run, can't barely walk.
What about in the VAR box for us?
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Get Cundy down. We need to get you down.
Is there a
mate.
bar there?
Is
there if there's a bar, do the VAR in the bar. I'll do the BAR.
I'll let you do the VAR behind the bar if you want.
I'll do that. You got yourself a partner.
Yeah. Dukesy, you gonna do a little pigeon impression for us, for your man?
Well, this is the best I can do for you.
Go on.
And it's
That'll do.
That'll do, Dukesy.
That'll do. Sounds like it's been grabbed by a cat.
Well, it's just scratching my nuts at the same time,
Hey, Dukesy, just tell Cundy though. Back in the day, I was one of your faves, wasn't I? I was a fave.
Anyone who comes through the ranks is always going to be the faves.
Yeah.
See?
We love players who come through the ranks, and yeah, Jamie was just a proper one of the boys.
Yeah, no,
proper man.
Juice, when we meet, we'll have a little chat about him privately, all right? I don't want to do it on air now. We'll have a little chat.
Well, anyway about him after time, so it's all right. I'm used to it.
Dukes, it's good to speak to you, mate.
Look after yourself.
We need to get you in, Dukes. You need to come in.
I'll wait for the invite.
Right, get you in.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the Spurs.
He's all fart and no poo, Jukesy. He gives it all the big one, but...
I promise I won't blow you out this time. I promise you.
Make sure Cundy comes with you. Promise me that, Jake.
I will, mate. I'll make sure he's there. I'll make sure he's there.
Dukesy, take care, bud.
Dukesy, ta-da, mate. Good to speak to you.
Take
See you
it
later.
easy.
All right.
Bye.
Good lad, Dukesy.
You're slagging him off a couple of
No, I wasn't
you
slagging
weren't.
him off.
Mate,
Top geezer.
Honestly, give it all the big one now.
Honestly,
mate.
he's been some big names come through the ranks.
mate,
you know, O'Hara,
yeah.
King, Kane. You know, yeah, he's a good
All the big
geezer.
dogs.
All the big dogs rocking up at White Hart Lane. He used to look after me, to be fair. Used to get up to some shenanigans as well. Won't talk about that,
No,
though.
not now.
Let's go to Rob. Oh, he's a Spurs fan. All right, Rob?
All right, Rob.
Hello, lads. How you doing? You all right?
All right, Rob. How are you?
I'm all good, all good.
Why are you up, Rob?
Mate, I'm here because I heard someone on this very channel mention about the best Pigeon impression, guys.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've got to jump on this because, you know, it's Richarlison. It's the best Tottenham striker we have had in the last 13 months. So I thought I would,
Right, okay.
I'll get involved. So are you both ready?
Go on, I'm ready.
Do it.
All right. Right, here we go.
That's all right, by the way. Do it again.
Wait,
Do it again.
Did I
Do it
not
again.
hit that bang on the head?
No,
Do
go
it
on,
again. Do it again.
All right, here we go. All right, I need to warm myself up.
Here's what you got to do, though, Rob.
Go on.
When you do it, you
You
got
got
to
to
move
do the Richarlison.
You got to do the neck back and forth and give it the old wings because that gives
mate,
it real
mate,
authenticity.
If you do not think I'm in my flat right now, walking through a living room, giving it absolute pigeon while doing this, then you're mental.
Right, go on, do it.
Right, here we go. Ready?
Go on.
3, 2, 1.
What are you doing? How are you doing that? What's your technique?
All right, my second. I've got a little. I'm cupping my mouth. I'm cupping a little bit.
Thank God you said your mouth. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
I've got a little cupping in my hand, and I'm just sort of blowing through it.
Right,
okay.
So So it's not just the mouth. You're using the.
You're using hands as well.
Right.
Yeah, my hand's involved. I've got my hands. Yeah, mate.
Yours is good. Yours is all right.
That's all right. Oi, that's all right.
Well, not really. No.
Anything else, Rob? What are you doing up? You're in an apartment on your own. Where do you live?
I live in Colchester, in Essex.
Right.
Yeah, we watched the game, and I was
no talking, no football,
no football.
No football.
He's not gone there.
No football. No.
Let's talk about what's going on in Colchester tonight over the weekend.
Is it a big night out on Thursday?
No, not admittedly. No, not a big night out. It is me and my mate Mark. We are here. We are.
What the pair is?
We've been naturally straight to talkSPORT, and we're having a.
Hold on. So your mate's there, Mark, right? And you're just walking around the front room doing a pigeon.
Yeah, Mark. What's your thoughts on me and my my pigeon?
It's not right.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Why are you boys in? It's a Thursday night, right?
Right.
You sound like good-looking boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? Why aren't you out, cruising the streets of Colchester? Ripping it.
Admittedly, lads, I mean, I know we sound probably young and, quite cool and quite hip for me giving my pigeon impression, but we're actually not. Like, I'm 33 years old.
Right.
Still young.
Young.
You're talking about young, mate. He's knockabout Colchester on a...
Mate, I ain't knocking about in town at this time of night. No,
Colchester's
we watched
not
the
really
game,
a
had a
vibe.
few beers, put talkSPORT on, heard the pigeon chat. Obviously, I'm a natural pigeon expert.
I can tell.
Hang about.
Why don't you see a dead pigeon anywhere?
What's that, sorry?
Why don't you ever see a dead pigeon?
Mate, I don't know. Because you can hear them. That's the problem. You can hear them.
No, when they're dead, you can't.
You don't hit them. They don't die because you can hear them.
I know, but you never see a dead pigeon.
No, you don't. That's a fair comment.
But the only pigeons I ever see are fully grown ones. Right? They've got big chests.
So true.
They all look like fully. You never see like a small version, do you?
What does a baby pigeon even look like?
Know.
I wouldn't even know.
Don't know.
I don't
know whether there is such a. Maybe
a baby pigeon is called a squab.
Squab.
Yeah, it's called a squab.
It's called a squab, right?
Apparently, someone messaged in.
Okay, so
Andy, the developer.
Are they the sort of bird that only leaves the nest when it's fully? No, it can't be true.
Fully like chest out, ready to take on the world.
Really, yeah, doing its all.
Yeah, they've gone full Richarlison and ready to go for it.
Gone full Richarlison.
Richarlison.
All right, Rob, top
Cheers,
man,
Rob.
mate. Let's go to Ben. He's a Tranmere fan. All right, Ben.
Benny boy.
All right, lads. You all right? How's it going?
All right, Benny
mate.
boy.
How are you?
Do you know what? It's like a coming of age. I've called up and been through to many of the shows, but for yourselves as a Tranmere Rovers fan, we've got nothing to really talk about, have we?
We spoke about it the other night. We talked about Tranmere the other night.
A bit of Rihanna knocking that back there soon.
I know. What's all that about, Imagine that.
We'll see. Go on, what do you want to say, though?
Well, you know what? It was about a year ago. I won the talkSPORT talent contest with my impression of your very own boxing correspondent, Gareth Davies.
Did you?
Yeah, I won it, yeah. Ali McCoy voted for me for the first round, and then Stuart Pearce voted for me, and then Neil Warnock voted for me, so I won.
Wow.
So I thought I'd come on and defend my title and do a best pigeon impression for you.
Go on,
him.
What? Gareth Davies or...
No, Pigeon. Forget Gareth.
Well, I want Gareth. I want a bit of Gareth as well.
Who do you want first? Pigeon?
I want
Pigeon?
Gareth.
Can we... I'll tell you what. Here's what we want.
Right, yeah.
Can we have Gareth talking to a pigeon? You do both. All right? So Gareth A. Davies has got to talk to a pigeon. All right? About boxing.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to defend your title, mate.
Defend your title. Gareth A. Davies talking to a pigeon about boxing.
Boxing is a pugilistic feast, yeah? It's barbaric, it's brutal, yet it's unequivocally beautiful. I don't see two fighters in there, yeah? I see two artists conversing in the language of pugilism, yeah?
Keep going. Come on, he ain't finished the conversation, Ben.
I'm unsure who's going to win on Saturday night in the pugilistic feast between the Gypsy King and Alexander Usyk in the Warriors Code, yeah? Who are you pitching your bets on? How's that for you?
That is
sensational
stuff.
Honestly,
mate.
that is honestly, Benny boy.
That's top draw.
Do you know what? That's what people listen to TalkSPORT. They ain't after White and Jewel. They don't want that rubbish.
Right.
They want a good impression of Gareth talking to a pigeon.
Can I ask two questions? Just quickly, two questions. One, right. You know the clips that you put out the next day. Please, can you put that one out there?
Mate, that's going out.
Don't worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that.
You'll find your way there.
That will be out there.
Because, right, I've got a bit of a link with the last caller. I was in the military for years. I was based in Colchester. I'd love to share that with my army mates.
Right.
And the second question is that video better? The best video that's ever been put on TalkSPORT was you two with that Leicester fan, Brian, who said he was never going to go to watch Leicester again. I've watched that so many times. It was hilarious. Does our video top you two and Brian? I
don't know.
You know what, mate? We'll see. But it's definitely going to be out there tomorrow, that's for sure. We'll let you know. Ben, you're a star, mate.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Good man, mate. What a legend. Unbelievable.
Mate, that's what you call award-winning radio right there.
Right there, mate.
No messing about.
Gareth Davies talking to a pigeon.
Talking to a pigeon. Do you know what? It's the most sense I've heard anyone talk on TalkSPORT all week.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the TalkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. TalkSPORT.